Carlos Ramirez, owner of NBS Audio in Roselle, New Jersey. So Jason rode all the way from California just to have us take a look on his bike. He literally just got the audio done less than a month ago, and he wasn't happy. He actually lost one of his lower horn tweeters on the highway. It actually ripped out of the lower and disappeared on the highway. Speaker didn't belong there. It wasn't installed properly, and it was way too heavy for that location. Plus, it wasn't angled properly. They did a set of 10s in the bags. They did an okay job, but they put an amplifier in the saddlebag, which is something we never do. Something I really didn't understand is they used a 1600.1 on the 10-inch mid-bass drivers, but they use a 2000.4 on the mid-range speakers. So you're running more power to the mids than you are to the bass. That's backwards in my opinion. They should have put the 2000 on the bass and a 1400 on the mids, but okay. We needed a little more output from the 10s. We kept all his same equipment. Obviously we had to put speakers in the lowers because one of them was missing. So they were running Cicada CH in the uppers. We went with Cicada CH in the lowers to match. Since we sealed the bags, we had to remove the 6x9s, and we're running Cicada CHX 5 1/4s. Something I didn't understand on the bike, the install looked super clean. Everything was nice and neat. But then as I dug further into it, I saw a few things that perplexed me. So the amplifier and the fairing, they couldn't get a 2000.4, BDA 2000.4 from Cicada is a really big amplifier. So they were able to shoehorn that in the fairing along with a really good Helix DSP Mini. The DSP, we would never use this DSP on a bike. It's not set up for the vibration and stuff. And the DSP ended up resetting and turning off the mid-bass driver, so we had no bass. We're gonna pull that out and do a motorcycle DSP that fits better. Then to get the proper angle on the 2000.4, they ended up using like a 4-inch drywall screw to get the angle of the amplifier right. It was very strange. Then what pissed me off the most was the plugs to disconnect the saddlebags were tucked in front of the battery under the seat, so he couldn't take the saddlebag off unless he took the seat off and then pulled the plugs up from under the battery around. And then on top of that, they used 12 gauge wiring going to the woofers, which is correct. As I trace it back to the quick disconnect, it's using some 6x9 quick disconnect, which only use 18 gauge wire. So what was the sense of running 12 gauge wire to the woofer if when you go to the amplifier, you're gonna slim it down to 18 gauge? So I understand they wanted to make it serviceable, but now you have a 1600 watt amp with 200 watt wiring going to the woofer. That explains why the woofers kept going out, because A, the speaker cabling was too thin, and B, the DSP that they chose isn't really the best DSP for this environment, so it was having a heck of a time keeping up. But the bike came in with a SoundStream V2 radio, BDA 2000 in the front. We upgraded the BDA 1600 to a 3000. We moved it to the tour pack, so now it doesn't have to worry about quick disconnects for the power and ground, because they ended up using giant Anderson connectors because it's 4 gauge power and ground for the 1600, and it was a giant hole in the saddlebag, and it's just nothing but issues. When he pulled up, the bass was not working. First thing I did was test the bass amplifier with a tone generator, and the amplifier was fine. So that means either the speaker disconnect failed or the disconnect for the RCA failed. Either way, with the amplifier and the tour pack, it's gonna be a non-issue because it's no more quick disconnect. It's permanently mounted. It's not gonna go out anymore. But we let him hear 3 or 4 bikes, and he said his bike sounded nothing like that, even though he had more equipment. So we were easily gonna be able to make him happy, because out of the 3 or 4 bikes that he listened to, he said they all sounded amazing, played loud, and had a tremendous amount of bass. So they set the bar pretty low for us, so it's gonna be really easy for us to exceed his expectations. But check out what we had to deal with and how we fixed it up for him. Hopefully we made the ride worth it for him. He rode all the way from California to New Jersey to have us look at his bike. He's staying in a hotel for 3 or 4 days while we wrap it up, and then he's gonna be right back on his way home, hopefully tonight.
here, you know what I'm talking about. Where people don't dance, all they do is this. And after the original, you know what it is. Remix, it had to go down. I got something else to tell you about the new Motown. Where people don't visit, they move out here. And ain't no telling who you might see up in Lenox Square. I don't know about you, but I miss the Freaknik. Cause that's when my city used to be real sick. People from other cities used to drive for miles just to come and get a taste of this ATL. I'm the MVP, most ballin' player. Make my own moves, call me the mayor. Monday night, you know things change with time. Magic City back looking like 8 and 9. All the homies on the south side up in the Ritz. Tuesday night, the Velvet Room, same shit. Wednesday, strokers, I don't go no more. Cause they don't know how to treat you when you come through the door. Thursday night was plush, but we moved the fuel. And I be up in the booth, drunk, acting the fool. Friday night, at Kaya, they still got love. And the Shark Bar be popping like it's a nightclub. Saturday, still off the Heezy for Sheezy. You can find me up in one Tweezy.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Mama, please don't worry about me. 'Cause I'm about to let my heart speak. My friends keep telling me to leave this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down.
My body different. Shorty said she tryna kick it. I'm in the mouth, son, like a dentist. Cooking up, I'm in the kitchen. Big bro wildin' tryna catch a victim. I took a L, but now I'm back, gang winning. Look, and I'm doing well. Don't even ask how I'm living. Niggas ain't real, they cap. Ride around with the sea laid back. They told me to chill, I'm itching to clap. If I pull up, somebody get whacked. More tire lace, niggas tripping. Red lights, we gon' stun up a bag with my bro guards. Watch how I show off. Step in the room and she taking her clothes off. I ain't even say much, ain't even do much. They like stick you too much. No, I got a bag right. No, I live a fast life. Said she fell in love, met her last night. Said she want this shit for life. Girl, you must be dumb. No, you not the type. No, I'm not the type.
Quick, you're not a gangster. We're not.
Some believe in love and some believe in friends, but niggas like me believe in making ends. Cause even when your bitch wants to trick around, you know the money shot you saving sound. Now I'm about to take it back to 84. When I was 14, kicking back in the trees, west side if you please. And 436 West Coast was the spot. With me, Wang, Mike, shot, Nookie, slug, and 5 9 selling if you with me. Just let that shit kick if your head ain't spinning from dipping all those sticks. Cause way back in the day, they used to love a wet daddy screaming with them laces on their panty. And you couldn't deny, looking from that booty tie, going round and round the driveway. That was coming my way and I'm zoned down. At a young age, and the whole school street was my stage. Hey, now back then, I was in the 8th grade steady. My niggas my age was getting paid already. Yeah, like that.
Carlos Ramirez, owner of NVS Audio in Roselle, New Jersey. Jason took the trip from California to get the audio upgrade on his bike. Was it worth the trip?
Absolutely. 100%.
You love the way it sounds?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.